If you've ever asked, can you grow a peach tree from seed? The answer is yes. But should you? That depends on what you want, because growing a peach from seed is a long process, while planting a nursery tree is much faster and reliable path. In this episode, we're comparing both growing seed versus planting a grafted tree. And we're going to talk about step by steps for each one. The comparison is very simple. Growing a peach from seed is an inexpensive, fun, and a great way to learn from experience, but it may not result in the fruit you want. However, fruit quality is unpredictable, it could take years to produce, and some seedlings never give you great peaches, and disease resistance is uncertain. Planting a grafted tree from a nursery, on the other hand, gives you a variety of known chill requirements, produces fruit faster, and it gives you better odds of success. The trade off is it can be more expensive, and you have to choose a good planting site, provide protection. Early March is typically the window when you want to set up because your perfect planting time is not necessarily everywhere, but it's when your preparation determines your success. When you decide what path to take, prepare your planting site or containers, and you put protection methods in place for cold weather and animals, of course. If you choose to grow a peach from seed, the first step is understanding that the seedling will not be identical from the parent it came from. You should treat it as a learning project or an experimental tree rather than a guaranteed clone from your store bought peach. To begin, you clean a pit, let it dry. You can plant it whole or you can crack it to access the kernel inside. This might be caution because the crack might improve germination, but it also carries the risk of damaging the actual seed. So be careful. Planting seeds, peach seeds to be exact, require a cold period called germination or stratification. The simple method is to place them into a damp paper towel or sand, seal it in a bag or container, refrigerate it, and check regularly for mold. Once it begins to sprout, it's ready to be planted. You can plant the sprouted seed in a container with drainage using light potting mix, and you keep the soil evenly moist, not soaked, and provide strong light because sunlight's not that strong. During the first year, focus on developing a healthy root system and a straight trunk, not fruit. I'm sorry, you gotta wait. Protect that seedling from late freezes and maintain that consistent watering, not overfeeding. And you want to train it to get a little, general training early. It's important to recognize if you want a predictable fruit quality, then the seed grown peach is not what you're looking for. You want to use grafted trees instead. You choose a plant uh, the peach tree outside, begin by selecting a graphic tree from a reputable source. Choose a variety suitable to your region, not the one that's not. You want to make sure your chill hours and disease pressures and available space are in check. If you're unsure, prioritize disease resistant varieties first because a healthy tree is more valuable than one that struggles, and it costs you more. Next, you want to get a location that's good because peach trees require full sun, well drained soil, and good airflow. You don't want low areas where that cold settles in and your peach tree's trying to bloom, but it's too chilly. For planting, the method depends on where the tree is. Are you doing bare root or you potted? Bare root trees should have the roots soaked briefly if they're dry, then plant it in a wide hole that allows the roots to spread out naturally without bending. Graft union must remain above the soil line, and the tree should be watered thoroughly after planting. For potted trees, remove the container, loosen any circling roots, and plant at the same depth as it was growing, and water well. Mulch and protection are critical. Apply the mulch in a donut shape, not at the base like a volcano. You want to protect the tree with a trunk guard or use a cage if deer are present, along with additional protection against rabbits or rodents. If you already have a peach tree planted, early March is typically a good time for cleanup and preparation. This includes removing debris from around the tree, frost protection if early, like row covers, and you want to begin mindful pruning in those time. Many regions, peach trees are best pruned closer when they bud swell, so early March is often better suited for planting and light cleanup rather than heavy pruning. If the tree has already begun active growth, then you want to avoid major pruning. Choosing between these two paths depend on your goal and your location and zone. You want liable fruit protection? Planting a grafted tree is a better choice, but if you're insistent on experiment, then seed is where you want to go. But it requires patience. That's a comparison between growing from seed to planting trees outdoors. Two paths, two timelines, very different outcomes. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. Please give us a like, share, and comment. And make sure you subscribe for more videos so we can teach you how to be self sufficient. And up next, we're going to talk about those pests and how to protect your tree way better. All right. I'm Phil Davis. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Make sure you comment and subscribe and stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. That's it, folks. You can go to Ancestry Lands to start owning property today with payments starting at $250 a month, no credit checks, and owning land has never been easier. It's time to build your land portfolio one property at a time. We help you to get dollars from dirt and build generational wealth by owning small plots of affordable vacant land. Contact us to learn more. Oh, and speaking of dollars from dirt, I also wrote a book about investing in land for you readers out there. My book, Getting Dollars from Dirt, A Beginner's Guide to Vacant Land Investing, is on Amazon. The link is in the description section below. Inside, you'll learn simple, easy to read insights that will have you understanding why you should own land today. For more tips and tricks, subscribe for updates, comment below, and let us know what you enjoyed about this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
And remember, like and subscribe.